Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have Q1. Who's going to pull the trigger first?
Just having a look at back on the history of last season. So at this track, Andy Hannafin was the winner. So he is our defending champion. He also took the fastest lap, so he could well be back up there tonight, I think. Easy Reaper and Henchman were the other two on the podium last season. So will we see them two up, those three up there again? Some guys coming out of the pits now.
First car on track is Rapid Clappy.
As always, do you expect anything else? He's always out there. Although there's a Mercedes in front of him, so I think Sierra might have beat him. Currently 14 viewers on the stream. Thanks everyone for joining us. Really appreciate your support. If you haven't already, of course, hit that follow button. And of course, if you want to see a hot lap with anyone, just redeem some of those channel points and let us know who you want to see. Otherwise, we will go with whoever's first on the track. So, Zero is just about to start a lap, so let's ride on board with him for starters. The owner of most of the lap records that we've got so far, that we've set. So I'm expecting him to be right up there as well on this track. Let's get up our graphics. Just for a bit of extra information, the lap record for this track for Wallaby was set by Thomas Ireland in Tier 2 last season. He set a record in qualifying of 1 minute 10.1. So, can we get anyone to beat that tonight? Can we see anyone in the 109s?
Well, we've got a few drivers.
Won't be too far away of that.
A couple of drivers on the lap here. So,
and straight away, Sierra is in the 109.7. Straight away, the lap record's gone. That didn't take long.
Here comes Izzy Fizzy. He's clipped the wall, but coming out of the last chicane. 11, yeah.
I think this might have been a little bit, might have been a bit of rain in this race in Tier 1 last season, so there wasn't a lot of opportunity for the Tier 1s to set a lap record, but Sierra has just done it on the very first lap. I wonder if he's got a default setting tonight as well, or if he's actually managed to pick a setup. Right, who are we with, Kirko? Who's on a
Andy H is coming to Sector 2. He's not very comfortable, so we won't follow him at the moment. Unique Throne. He's backed off as well. Cool down lap.
If you're watching the stream, feel free to say hi.
Henchman coming through Sector 3 at the moment. Comes through the last chicane. Beautiful work. Here it comes over the line. See what he can do. 11.1.
Easy Reaper coming over the line now as well. He sets a 110.8 to go to P3.
Oh, 109 of course, might be the benchmark here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it could well be. Zera's retired already, so he's pretty happy with that straight away. Of course, just so the viewers know, we have Top Racing Life in this race who's reserving for perks tonight. So we'll see how well he can fit that championship leading seat. I'm just trying to see who's on a flying lap at the moment. We're still with Easy Reaper.
Budos is just coming through section in the pits. Indicates.
Hey Perks. Perks is in the chat. G'day mate.
Perks
Thanks for joining.
is in the chat.
Yeah, unfortunate to be missing you on the track tonight, mate, but I'm sure Top Racing Life would do your seat proud, mate. Thanks for joining us anyway. Easy's gone into pits. We find. Alright, Bremer's about to start a lap. Let's go on board with Bremer. Bremer, usually one of our fastest in qualifying. He hasn't had a lot of luck in the races though. I think he's DNF'd both opening races this season. And he's just invalidated. Curse of the comms continues. Pierce.
Jimmy and Zed just come through sector 1 at the moment. He's a bit slidey, a bit dicey.
Right, I'm going to go on board with FF Andy. Who hasn't had a lot of luck this season. He did well in China. He managed to come home in sixth place. DNF the first race, but I'm sure he'll be looking for a strong showing tonight. I think he has backed out of this lap. Of course he has. We chose to go on board with him. WRL Andy is on an out lap, so we might go on board with him shortly.
Jimmy and Zed in sector 3. Doesn't look very happy with his setup actually. He seems to be very slidey when he comes out of the corners.
Alright, let's go for a lap with
Here he
Budos,
comes over
if we can get through
11-1
get through the chicane.
Jimmy and Zed.
Alright, here we go. We're going on a lap with Budos. Again, another track that's not too popular to drivers. Some guys like it. I think a lot of them are kind of keen to get this one out of the way. Surprisingly tricky, this one. A lot of high-speed chicanes. And of course we've got the Wall of Champions. No doubt we might see a car or two in that by the end of the night. Hey T-Bar, thanks for joining the chat, mate. Syrah's redeemed the hot lap with WRL Andy H, so I think he's on a lap at the moment, so we might have to catch him a bit later on.
Ben is just coming through sector 1 now.
Oh, Budos has negotiated that chicane nicely. And he goes to P4 with a 110.57. No one's got close to Syrah yet. Toaster is up there in P2. About 6/10 behind Syrah. Syrah, Toaster, Potato, Budos, Jimmy and Zed, Top Racing Life, Izzy Fizzy, Easy Reaper, Henchman and Clappy, your top 10 who have set laps so far. Hey Tangawang, how are you mate? Syrah is definitely racing, but he's set one lap, broke the lap record for Wallaby and retired, so not a bad start for him.
Imagine just coming out for one lap and then going for a nap.
Budos has invalidated this lap. We've got to get Andy, but we might go on board with him later to get a full lap. Car Gamer. See what kind of lap he can do. Coming up the final straight now. You can get this chicane so wrong. And he's invalidated. He's got that one wrong. Showtime. He's on an out lap. He's in the beginning. Bremer. We'll go on back on board with Bremer. We missed out on him earlier because he invalidated pretty early. Yeah, Claps has redeemed a hot lap for Bremer as well, so I think it's fitting that we go on a lap with him now. He's got a bit of traffic to deal with. Negotiated it nicely.
A bit more traffic
Henchman
too.
up ahead of him. Henchman looks like Henchman's on a hot lap. Oh no, Henchman's on an out lap, so hopefully he'll get out of the way once Bremer catches up. And he does. Thanks, Henchman. There are a lot of cars on track in this section. Oh, he does that nicely, just avoiding the wall of champions.
Only just.
And he'll go up to P3 with a 10.38. Very nice lap. Well done, Bremer. Yeah, Perks, I think you might be right. I think Cyril might be looking pretty good for this one. Although Cyril's probably listening, so let's not blow his head up too much. He, of course, set a few pole positions last season and got quite a few DNFs. So who knows? Who knows? Andy's out on an out lap, so we'll catch a lap with him. He comes around to the start. Try not to, Sarah. Commentator's curse is strong with us. It's been all... Oh, Roma clips the wall there. Just misses his previous time. So, let's cross down to...
Okay, we have
Hannafin.
4 minutes and 30 seconds to go. And we have quite a few fast drivers here on the cusp.
We've only got 13 times so far, so there's still a lot of guys to set their lap. Ark Hilly has retired without setting a time. I'm not sure what happened there.
We've got Thomas Island, Andy H, Unique Throne, and Car Gamer. Be very
Here we
interesting.
go. We're on board with Andy Hannafin. He's our defending champion and defending champion of the Canadian Grand Prix from last season, of course, as I mentioned earlier. Got an 8 and a DNF so far this season, which is very un-Andy Hannafin-like. I expect him to be back up there today. I think there might be a few DNFs tonight, Coco.
I
It's
think
quite a
there's
tricky
going to be
track.
quite a few.
Yeah, it's very easy to get it wrong in a number of sections on this track.
On board with Unique Throne at the moment, and he is not having a good time.
Kira's just left the session, so hopefully he hasn't fallen asleep. Andy Hannafin's about to finish his first lap, and he goes to P3 with a 10.3. We're just under 3 minutes. We're going to have to cross down to some of these guys that haven't got a time yet.
We got FFE backed off. Car Gamer is coming through sector 2
Car
at the
Gamer's
moment.
Around.
Here he comes through sector 3. Right
Should
past.
be a good time, I think.
Start finish line. It won't be too bad. Minute 10.
Yeah. He goes to P12 with a 10.6. Okay, it's on the board. He's in the safe zone so far.
Also have Unique
FF
Throne.
Andy is struggling.
Unique Throne's coming through sector 2 at the moment. His car doesn't look very settled, but he's fighting it.
We'll go with Unique Throne then. Looks like he's out of fuel though. Oh no.
FF Andy, here he comes across the line. Minute 18.4.
It was invalidated though,
unfortunately,
so he's going to have to go again.
Yeah, he will have to go again.
Unique Throne.
Looks like he's got fuel to go again. He's definitely going again.
Unique Throne is in big trouble. He's out of fuel and he's just gone into P18 with a 12.99. I think that's going to be the end of Throne, unfortunately. So we'll go over to FF Andy. Perks watching is not going to be happy about that. His teammate's out in Q1.
Rapid Clappy has just gone 0.4 passes through the first sector here. But he has invalidated, I think, here.
Well, we're just on board with FF Andy's about to set his first lap. Yeah, he needs to beat Henchman 111.1. I think he should do that. Yes, he does. Just goes to P14 with a 10.96. Just pushed Henchman into the relegation zone, the cutoff zone, along with Clappy, Kano, and Unique Throne.
Will Clappy get there for another lap?
Here he goes.
Here it is.
Henchman's invalidated.
Clappy's going to get another lap here. He did invalidate last
one to watch.
Just snuck it in.
Kano's in the pit, so he's gone too. Henchman is not going to get another lap, so he is also out.
Henchman has
validated
we'll
somewhere. With Clappy then. Thomas Island is safe in 15th, so Clappy is, although if Clappy can beat him, Clappy is the only one that can have any impact on this now. He was a 10th up in the sector 1.
Here comes Clappy here.
He's down.
Slightly down to the second sector. Slightly down.
He's going to have a massive sector 3 to get out. He needs to beat a 10.99. Squeaky bum time for Thomas Island in the pits. What can Rapid Clappy do?
Here he comes.
It's not going to be enough.
No,
it's an 11.3.
Unfortunately,
that's the end of Q1. That's huge. We've lost Hilly, Unique Throne, Kano, Clappy, and Henchman.
We have lost some big names right there.
That is some big names. We might have to get some interviews here, Coco. What do you reckon?
This is unbelievable. I did not expect
Clappy that. Clappy is one I did not expect to see out this early. So there we go. Sierra with the Wallaby lap record of 109.74 tops the session. Showtime, Easy Reaper, Top Racing Life, Andy Hannafin, Toaster, Bremer, Duck Puncher, Potato, Budos, Jimmy NZ, Car Gamer, Izzy Fizzy, Andy and Thomas Island are safe. Unfortunately, we've lost Ark Hilly, Unique Throne, Kano, Rapid Clappy, and the Henchman. I'm shocked. Henchman and Clappy, some huge names I did not expect out in Q1. You reckon we should get Clappy in here?
Yeah, invite Clappy over. I think.
I don't know if you might not be too keen to have a chat, but I might send an invite to Unique Throne.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as we look down pit lane, first car out.
Well, the first car out is not going to be Clappy. Fortunately, he's done.
First car out is Budos. After that is the Williams, Izzy Ripper, then Izzy Fizzy and the McLaren. Everyone's going out. Andy H. Quite a few cars out on track all of a sudden here.
Yeah. Here he is. Unique Throne has just joined the party. Hey Throne, thank you for joining. Make sure you include your audio, mate.
How are we?
Hey buddy, thought we'd get you in here for a bit of a chat nice and early. Unfortunately, you're out pretty early tonight. What happened there?
I just couldn't put it together.
And see the lap here. Yep.
Couldn't put it together. Just kept invalidating, and then the last push I had, I clipped the wing. So yeah, didn't have much choice. And then that last one, I ran out of fuel at the end. So yeah, it just didn't go according to plan. So
I was on board with you there when you're out of fuel. It's like that's not going to get the job done, unfortunately.
It was looking like an alright lap too. It just just ran out of fuel, and especially down that back straight when you need all the fuel you can get. It's it is what it is. I'll look forward to watching a couple of boys roll around now and get their lines and stuff and get a free choice of tyre. So
it's a tough field, isn't it?
Do you feel you have a good car setup?
Look, it was a bit slippy coming out of a couple of the corners there. A little bit slippy on the throttle, but I think it actually works better when the tyres are a little bit more worn than the fresh tyres. You don't sort of have that snap of oversteer. So yeah, we'll see what we can do from, what was it, P19, see what we can do.
You get a free pick
of tyres now. Have you had much practice at this track?
Yeah, a little bit of practice. Obviously had the race last season and a little bit of practice, so I don't think I'm too bad, but it's always hard when you're racing in Grand Prix mode and you come up against the likes of these guys. It's completely different. So
exactly.
Yeah, I'll just try and keep it clean going into turn one and then see what happens from there. I'm sure there'll be a few safety cars, so hopefully that'll work in my favour and we'll see how we go.
No doubt. There's never a shortage of safety cars in this tier, for sure.
Yeah.
All right, mate. Thanks for joining us.
No worries. Thanks, boys. Enjoy.
All the best tonight, mate.
Thanks, mate.
Yeah.
All right, so far. So we've got Andy Hannafin at the top with a 110.17. Izzy Reaper with a 10.2. Izzy Fizzy 10.6, as well as Potato. Well. Thomas Island goes to P3 with a 10.54. Anyone on a...
I think Thomas Island's done that on yellow. Yeah, he has.
Oh, yeah,
Thomas Island's done that on yellows.
Good point. We need to bring up the tyre graphic.
Also have Duck Punch coming out in the Ferrari here on yellows as well.
Yeah, of course we're still on the 2021 rules, where whatever tyre you set your best lap on in session 2 is what you start the race on. So we've got a few guys out there on the mediums. Hey Clappy, yeah, jump in the chat, mate, if you want. Feel free to jump in and say good day. I don't think I've got you on my friends list, mate. So if you want to jump in the chat if you can, that'd be great. still on board with Syrah. About to set his first lap on the medium tyre. And even on the mediums, he sets the fastest time
Even
with a
on the mediums,
10.11.
Of course he does.
Unstoppable. Not to put the commentator's curse on you, sorry, Zira. Right, we haven't seen Jimmy and Zed tonight, so go on a lap with Jimmy and Zed. He's just about to cross the line now to start his lap on the softs.
On softs, that's interesting.
Yeah, of course, Jimmy and Zed sitting in P2 in the championship after the first 2 rounds with back-to-back third places. Oh, geez, he's got some traffic here. Oh, no. That's unfortunate. Yeah, it wasn't a lot Bremer could have done there. That was probably the worst part of the track to run into traffic. Alright, we might have to come back to Jimmy. Seen Bremer a couple of times. See if we can jump on board with someone we haven't seen yet today. Showtime's just gone to P4 with a 10 point... Oh no, he's just gone to 109. 109.8. Woohoo, that's a nice lap. I'm sure the Red Bull team will be loving that. Who else have we got? Duck Puncher's gone into the pits. Potatoes on an out lap. FF Andy's invalidated. We've seen Bremer a couple of times. Of course, guys, if you're watching, send in your hot lap requests if you want to see somebody. Also, feel free to send in any predictions.
Okay, we got Car Gamer
We'll see
warming them up.
how they turn out.
We got Car Gamer in the Red Bull, warm them up. He's ready to pounce. Letting everyone go.
Yeah, we did a hot lap with Bremer in Q1, Clappy. Was Budos touches the wall there. He sets a 10.53 on the medium tyre. I reckon Clappy's the only one who redeems any hot laps. He just saves all his points for this. He wants a hot lap with Toaster. Well, he's just starting an out lap, so we'll cross back to him a bit later on. He's on a lap. Potatoes on a lap. It's a fraction under his previous time. Currently sitting in P10, right on the bubble. Should be able to cross to Toaster to do that hot lap after this. Haven't actually seen Toaster much, so that's probably a good choice. And Potato jumps up to P5 with a 10.28.
Not going to be biased there, but yes! Gas!
Well, I did quite enjoy the fastest lap in this session, I'd say.
I bet you
Showtime,
did,
my boy,
yeah.
my Red Bull boy.
It looks like Toast is invalidated. He comes through.
He's just starting a
Another
lap now,
lap.
so let's go on a hot lap with Toaster. Oh, I think he's bailed out of this one too. got a pretty cool helmet. I think he's driving pretty slowly, so we might have to back out of that.
Here comes
top racing life. We haven't seen.
Andy. I think you might. Yeah, I think it.
Just,
here he goes.
I've just noticed Top Racing Life's racing number proudly shown on the AlphaTauri car there. Cheeky bugger. Quite like the AlphaTauri, how it's got the number there on the halo. And Top Racing Life goes a 10th up in the opening sector.
FF's not a slow plug here. He's coming to the last hairpin there. Nice and tight, beautiful work.
He reserved last week for Showtime. Didn't manage to finish in the points, but he certainly got the pace to match it with these guys.
Straight to the last chicane.
Oh, he's done that chicane nicely. And he crosses over with a 110.4 up into P7. Alright, T-Bar has sent in his predictions. He's gone Andy Hannafin, Easy Reaper and Syrah. Alright, we'll see how that plays out, mate. Andy Hannafin and Syrah, pretty good predictions. Easy Reaper might be a bit of a wild card. He's currently sitting up in P4.
We just want to flick the. Oh, you got the tyres up. So what do we got? Showtime,
Yep.
soft. Syrah, mediums. Andy H, which retired from the session there. On softs as well. Easy Reaper on softs. Potato on softs. Duck on mediums.
I'm just gone on board with Car Gamer, who's the only one who hasn't set a time yet in this session. He's on the soft tyres.
He's only got 2 minutes to go, so he needs to do something in the Red Bull.
Probably be his second last chance. We've got some big name drivers in danger at the moment. So we've got Toaster, Izzy Fizzy, Jimmy NZ, FF Andy and Car Gamer in the bottom 5. Probably time to do max 2 laps. Can Car Gamer do? Can he beat Bremer's 110.57, which is what he needs to get into the top 10?
He comes over the line.
Yes, he does. He's 6 with a 10.35. Nicely done, Car Gamer.
So we have first
Puts Bremer now
so
in the
far in
danger
Q2 with a 9.8, and we have 15th with a 10.9. That's the gap, ladies and gentlemen. Not much.
On board with Izzy Fizzy, currently in P13, so he's got some time to make up. He's at just over a 10th outside the top 10. Currently 2 tenths down. That's probably not looking good this lap, but he should have some time. Go again. Toaster and Jimmy NZ in the pit, so they're done. Izzy Fizzy, what can he do? Can he improve? No, he can't. But he's crossed the line in time, so he's going to be able to go on a one more lap. Bremer, oh, Bremer's hit the wall.
That is crazy.
Crossed over just in time to see that. Don't know how he didn't lose a wheel there. But that's going to be the end of his qualifying. He's done too. Gonna have to go back on board with Izzy Fizzy. The only one that can get out of get back into Q3. But Budos is safe in P9, so Thomas Island is the one that's going to be sweating again. If Izzy Fizzy can put this lap together. He needs to beat a 110.54. Don't think he's going to do it. Can you get there? Here he goes. No, he doesn't. So that means both the McLaren boys are out in Q2. Along with Bremer, Jimmy NZ and FF Andy. Huge names again we've lost, Kirko.
Massive names all of a sudden here.
So there we have it. Showtime with the fastest time in Q2 with a 109.8 on the softs, crucially. Syrah is qualified on the mediums. Got Andy Hannafin, Easy Reaper, Potato, Car Gamer on the softs, Duck Puncher mediums. Top Racing Life on the softs, Budos and Thomas Island on the mediums. That is your top 10. And we've lost Bremer, Toaster, Izzy Fizzy, Jimmy NZ and FF Andy. Wow. So it looks like Red Bull and Ferrari are the only two teams that have both their drivers in Q3. Which is good actually. Ferrari winning the Constructors' Championship in T1 last season. They haven't started too well, so that's yeah, huge effort for those two boys. Want to get someone in here for a chat, Coco?
Just for Jimmy NZ, doesn't look like he's online at the moment.
I'll see if I've got someone here. Alright, who are we waiting on here, lads? Jimmy, I'd love to have a chat with you, mate. I don't think I've got you in my list, though.
I do, but he must be showing offline at the moment.
Can you still invite him even though he's showing offline? He's saying in the chat he's online. Who are we waiting on here, lads? I've just noticed that Unique Throne has redeemed a hot lap with Syrah, so we'll do that in Q3. No worries, Throne. Jimmy should be online, Kirko, if you've got him there.
Okay. No worries.
Bring him in. Love to have a chat to our Kiwi cuz. Waiting on Henchman. Come on, Hench. He's knocked out in Q1. He's gone for Smoko, is he?
Awesome.
Come on, surely we can time him out. Send an invite to Jimmy.
Just looking through it now. I'm not popping up at the moment, so.
What's your gamer tag, Jimmy? What is his gamer tag? I'll see if I can look him up. So we're still waiting for Henchman. Perks in the chat. Oh no, Jimmy is out in Q2. Of course, his closest rival for the championship lead. There we go. Alright, I've sent an invite to Jimmy. We'll get him in while we're waiting. Come on. What's going on, game?
No, I'm not sure, because we are friends on Xbox, so I'm not sure why his name's not popping up there.
Perks does make a good point though. Jimmy, with back-to-back P3s out in 14th, so he's got a lot of work to do to battle back from there. Though it is a long race, I'm sure there'll be safety cars that are going to throw havoc. Oh, come on, this is ridiculous.
Come on. Advance, boys. Girls, too, I suppose. Go.
All right, then give us a prediction, Kirko. Who's gonna top Q3?
Oh, Q3, I'd probably say, I'd hate to see it, but it'd probably be Sarah. I think Sarah, Tato would definitely be in the top 5 as well. It's kind of a hard track to predict because people invalidate. Jimmy and Zed's joined the party. Here we go.
There he is. Jimmy
Hey,
and
fellas.
Zed. G'day, mate. Get to include your audio, mate.
Yep, yeah, it's included.
Mate, what happened there? Out in Q2?
Oh, yeah, so I started a hot lap and then coming through sector 1 through that first chicane, it might be turn 3 and 4, and Bremer and Duck were both dawdling through there on the racing line. I had nowhere to go, so that wrecked that lap, and then
I was actually on board with you, going for a lap with you, and we saw you run straight into Bremer, unfortunately.
Yeah, so it's alright, man. It's a good long race, so see what we can do from back there. But yeah, I didn't have the pace on my second push lap either, so yeah, we'll see what happens in the race.
I was gonna say,
How do you feel about this track?
Do you think you need the pace on this track, or just Be safe,
It's
strategic.
Stay
usually
on
my
track.
go-to is try to keep out of trouble and no penalties, and it seems to work out pretty good. So there'll definitely be safety cars around here. So yeah, we'll give it a nudge. We'll give it a nudge. Didn't get much practice in, so hopefully it'll come to me a bit more during the race. But
Well, you're in good form.
bro, Thomas
Of course,
Island is in
back-to-back
there, so
P3s.
for Alpine, so that's good to see.
Yeah, well, no doubt there's going to be plenty of action later in this race. So I don't think starting back in P40 is going to be too much of a drama for you.
Just be trying to avoid trouble.
Maybe, hopefully avoid the first few corners on
Yeah,
lap 1, hey?
yeah, mate. We'll give it a go, eh?
All right, cheers, Jimmy. Good luck tonight,
Thanks,
mate.
Jimmy.
Cheers, mate. See you, boys.
Okay, so
We're-
Jimmy's
I'm
relying
on
on
board
a
with-
safety car, which we all know is going to be a safety car here.
I've got no doubt we'll see a safety car or two, maybe 4. Who knows?
It's going to make it hard work for the commentators. I'd rather no safety cars.
Yeah, it could be too big of an ask on this track. I'm thinking I think we'll get at least a couple.
I still think Duck Punch has
on-
got the prettiest helmet I've ever seen.
It's colourful, isn't it? With him now. Back out of this lap, unfortunately. He's done well to get into Q3 though. He hasn't had a lot of luck so far this season. So I would love to see him up the top, the pointy end.
Yeah, he has not. Hey, definitely bad luck has gone like his way. Good luck has not gone his way at all. So, see how he goes in the Red Bull. He's not used to the Red Bull either these days.
Duck puncher. He's in the Ferrari. Okay, so before I forget, Unique Throne redeemed a hot lap with Syrah, and T-Bar down Batty has redeemed a hot lap with
Thomas
Syrah
Island's
as well.
just on the fastest lap with an 18.520.
T-Bar, do you want to pick someone else, because we've already got a hot lap request with Syrah.
Plus lap, Andy H. He's just on 9779.
Or 977. What time did Syrah set in Q1?
Now we are cracking. We're into the nines now, ladies and gentlemen.
I think Syrah set a 974, didn't he? So just outside the lap record. Alright, so T-Bar has chosen Easy Reaper. Jimmy, you might have to pick someone else as well. Because we've already got Easy Reaper as a hot lap request. Coco, can you make sure I don't forget? We need Syrah, Easy Reaper, and whoever Jimmy picks. Easy starting a lap now, so we'll go on board with. Although he has spun it.
We've got a few cars here with yellows and reds, so they won't be setting a lap.
Alright, so Jimmy's.
Suck's got a red. Kudos red. Here comes Easy Reaper. Let's see what Easy Reaper's going to do.
Spin, so unfortunately he's going to have to scrap that lap.
Is he going to go again? Just was that my eyes?
Punches invalidated.
I think Easy Reaper just got a purple sector there. On his out lap. He might be ready to go in the weeds here.
So Syrah, Easy Reaper, and Budos we need a hot lap with. So Budos is in the pits.
We've got Easy
Reaper's
Reaper
about
just
to
coming
finish his
through.
lap, so. Syrah's in the
gonna
pits as
start
well,
it.
so we'll keep an eye on those two. On board with Top Racing Life now. Done well to get into Q3 as well. Is he on another lap, or is he on a cooldown lap?
Alright, this will be Izzy's hot lap.
Yeah, alright, we'll go on board with Easy. Get this hot lap done. As requested by T-Bar. Budos gets out of the way nicely there. He'll be able to cross over to Budos once CZ Reaper's done this lap. Hey, howdy mate. How are you mate? For joining the chat. Sorry to hear that buddy, but hopefully you can maybe race with us instead, eh? Like Easy is struggling with fuel
Duck
now.
Posh is just going up to third.
We go Easy about to cross over the line to set his lap of a 110.0 to go to P5. And Budos is starting his lap, so that's worked out perfectly. So we'll go on a hot lap with Budos for Jimmy NZ. Currently got Andy Hannafin with a one. Look at that! Look at the times there. We've got Andy Hannafin with a 09779 and Sierra with an 09780. Wow, just 1/1 of a second between the top two. Unbelievable. But we're on board with Budos. He does well through that. It's so easy to lose it through there. I know that from experience. Crashed there before in a league race. I'm pretty sure it was in this Wallaby race last season. Budos looking good here. Can he challenge the top times? Set his first lap of a 109.719 to go to the top. We have a new lap record, ladies and gentlemen. What a lap. Well, thank you, Jimmy, for requesting that one. That was a ripper lap. We've got 3 guys in the 109.7s. That's 6/100ths of a second between the top 3. Actually, 7/100ths of a second between the top 4. That's unreal. And Showtime now goes to the top with a 109.63. This is unreal. Just a 10th between the top 5 runners. 109.6. Wow, I was not expecting that. And he's lost it. So he's sitting pretty with a 109.6. Wow. Top Racing Life's the only one who hasn't set a time yet. Absolutely, howdy mate. We'd love to have you here, buddy. Come on down. I don't think Top Racing Life is probably going to challenge these top guys, but what can he do? He sets a 110.1 to go to P8. These top 5 guys, there's some unreal times. Budos has retired up there in P2. He's probably thinking he's not going to be able to beat that one. That's a pretty damn good lap. He's currently sitting on the front row. Potato's not going to beat his previous time. He's still going to be there in P6. He's got time to set another lap though. Easy Reaper's just starting a lap, so we'll go on board with him. Thomas Island is on a lap as well. We haven't been on a lap with him, so let's do that instead. We'll bob you across to Easy Reaper a bit later on. Thomas Island sitting in P9.
Is it gonna rain?
Ah, that's a good point. Does anyone in the chat, is anyone able to give us a weather update for the race? Some rain would make this very interesting, as Thomas Island is nearly half a second up on his lap, so this could be a good one. Alright, Claps is saying it's a dry race.
Dry race. Oh, there you go,
Sierra goes to the top again with
Sierra.
a 109.52.
Go back to bed, Sarah.
Thomas Island sets a 110.16. 109.5. He didn't like being beaten, did he? He just had to come along and
Yeah, he did.
put a better lap in. The Car Gamer and Easy Reaper are done. They're in P8 and 9. Just remember we're supposed to go on a hot lap with Sarah. Sorry about that. Whoever requested that one.
I don't think
with
we
Sarah
need to.
now.
It happens too fast, so...
True that. Just a blur of blue. He's going across the line now though, so can he... He's just clipped the wall though, so that could cost him a little bit. Oh, and he goes even faster with a 109.38.
Hell away.
What? .109.38. That is insane.
We have 8 cars in the 108s. Oh, 109, sorry. 8
be right,
cars in
T-Bar.
109s there.
The key is to hit the wall.
Okay. The wall.
Scrape the wall and it'll give you extra pace, apparently. So our grid is set. That's the end of Q3. We're just waiting on Thomas Island to retire.
Could you give us a quick
Sierra.
update of what tyres they're running on?
I'm sure they would have all been on the softs in that session. That was an outstanding session. Well done, guys. So Zero is on pole with a 109.38. Showtime on the front row next to him with a 9.58. Andy Hanavan with a 9.67. Budos with a 9.71. We've got Duck Puncher, Top Racing Life, Potato, Car Gamer, Easy Reaper, and Thomas Island rounding out the top 10. Just half a second between the top 8 guys. Well, that was a close fight until Sarah turned up again. Well done, Sarah. Have you got Sarah on your list?
Yeah. Oh, I used to.
You want to see if we can bring him in for a quick pole position chat?
Sure if he still has the mic at the moment.
Yeah, he does. He reminded me last week that we actually had a an admin meeting with him. So of course he has a mic.
Here he is. Should be joining us now.
Hey,
Tommy the
Mr.
man.
Harris, welcome. Don't forget to include your audio, mate. Mate, what a lap! 109.38. That was incredible.
I had to work for it, to be fair. Everyone was rapid that session.
Hey, Are you gonna slow?
Yeah, they
are you
sure
gonna
were.
slow down and let the Aussies get some points, or?
I think you've already got enough points, and you Perks is and Jimmy
Perks
running
is not
away with
racing
it.
tonight. Perks is not racing tonight, so.
That was my
Do you
chance
think
to
you were
catch up
safe
in
with
him.
that 1097 earlier?
Nah, I didn't. I made a few mistakes, and so Andy went even quicker. So.
Yeah, then Showtime beat it, Budos beat
Oh
it,
no,
and then
Showtime was quite a surprise. To be fair, I didn't expect him.
yeah.
The 9.5 is no slouch.
So how do you
So
feel?
I think this is
You're gonna go out
one
on
of your
the.
stronger tracks.
You're gonna start on mediums. Yeah, I
Yeah, I am.
see
Yeah.
there. What do you
Feeling pretty
reckon
good
you're
about this
gonna?
track, mate.
Yeah, I think lots of safety cars, so the longer I can stay out, the better.
What do you reckon? 8, lap 8, lap 9. What do you think?
I'm not going to give away my secrets on stream.
Ah,
People might
fair
be
call,
listening,
fair
Kirko.
I tried.
All right, mate. We'll be able to leave you to it.
Yeah, no
Good
worries.
luck
Cheers,
tonight.
lads.
What an honour to be graced by the great Syrah on chat.
He's
First time we've had a chat to him.
He's actually bolted too. Formation lap. He's actually bolted. He's gone.
Got distracted choking to us, and he's just sped off. So let's have a bit of a recap on what the tyres. So Syrah's our lead car on the mediums. We've got Showtime and Andy Hannafin on the softs. Budos Duck Puncher mediums. Top Racing Life Potato, Car Gamer Easy Reaper on softs. Thomas Island and Bremer on mediums. Toaster softs. Izzy Fizzy medium. Jimmy and Zed softs. FF Andy and Henchman on the mediums. Rapid Clappy and Kano down the back of the order starting on the softs. They're going to be looking to make up some positions early. Unique Throne on the mediums, and Ark Hilly at the very back is on the hards. He does love the hard tyre, Hilly.
Well, I think Achilles is going to go for a lot of safety cars and just keep driving because he's on the hards. Yeah. I think he's just.
Yeah.
I think he's just going to go. Nope. Go and keep going. Unless he gets a bit of wing damage or something like that. But other than that, I don't think he needs to pit.
Alright, we're about to get underway in the Canadian Grand Prix, round 3 of Tier 1.
All cars are aligned. Here we go.
Here we go, gents, ladies and gents.
Oh, 5 lights.
5 lights,
5 lights
and
out.
we're away.
Great.
It's a strong start from Showtime. He's got the move done by the looks of it. Oh, there's contact between the two. And Showtime will hold the position. 2 Ferrari boys in 3rd and 4th. Ross Car Gamer, Easy Reaper, Thomas Island have got away nicely as well. A few position changes in the backfield as Kano gets past Jimmy and Zed. That was a super start from Showtime. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of contact there, but he shot out of the box.
Sneaking up the inside of Unique Throne there, right there. He's coming. No.
Showtime
Can't
on
make
the
it
faster
stick.
tyre, so he's made that count early. Syrah is fighting back hard here. There's going to be no time to Showtime to have a rest here, because Syrah is going to be all over him.
Have a
As
full
I
car
speak,
battle
he goes
back
for the
here.
move down the inside, and he gets it done. Great move from Syrah to take back the lead of the Canadian Grand Prix. It's like Andy Hannafin's making a move as well. The 2 Ferraris go side by side.
Is in the pits. We also have Jimmy and Zed in the pits. Wing change.
6 cars in the pits. What happened back
Wing
there?
change. Ooh, everyone's getting front wing change here. So, must have missed something there. Bit of contact.
Just a bit of argy-bargy in the backfield. Syrah's bolting now. He's over a second ahead of Showtime now. Duck Puncher and Budos. It's a couple of tenths outside each other. Budos had a bit of a look there, ran out of track. They fly up the straight. Zero's just extending his lead at the front now.
First penalties go to Potato, unfortunately, in the Haas.
Looks like Bremer's got a penalty as well, as Cirrus is the fastest lap with a 13.11. Board with Budos, he's almost in the back of Duck Puncher. Up the position changes so far. After that, so the top three have maintained their positions. Bremer picks up another 3-second penalty. Duck Puncher and Budos change positions. Car Gamer and Easy Reaper both up 2 spots. Toaster up 4. Thomas Island up 1. Kano's up 8 spots from the start. Henchman up 5. Unique Throne up 7. Clappy 4. Achilles has moved up 6 spots. Looks like he's managed to avoid all that carnage between the other guys. Easy Fizzy dropped a couple. Potato down 9. Unfortunately, that's a huge loss for him. Number 6, Jimmy 4. Top Racing Life has gone down 13 spots. Horror start for him. FF Andy at the back as well now. Bit of a challenge on between Hannafin and Showtime. Two Ferrari boys doing very well behind each other.
Here comes Andy's trying to... He's looking for spots to go, he's not sure where to go here.
So easy to cut those corners. Jimmy and Top Racing Life battling down further down as Potato sets the fastest lap, and Bremer sets the fastest lap now with a 12.3.
Williams. Let's go Williams.
Trying to fight back after a terrible start for him. Currently in P17 as Potato picks up a 3-second penalty as well, as does Henchman. So the penalties are racking up early. I think this is a track we're going to see quite a lot of penalties. It's so easy to cut some of these chicanes. Cross down to Toaster, who's right on the back of Easy Reaper at the moment. Is he going to make a lunge? Don't think so, no. He's going to hold back, wait for another time. Toaster, unfortunately, the only one who received after race penalties last week, so it dropped him from 8th out of the points. So yet to score any points so far this championship, so he will be looking to rectify that this week. It's a close battle between some of these guys here. We've got Showtime
We got
all the way
we
down
got
to Toaster.
just giving Easy Reaper a little nudge here every now and then, just saying hello, I'm here.
We've got a huge DRS train between these guys, so from 3rd down to 8th. All back to back.
Hairpin is quickest out of the hairpin.
As Duck Puncher makes a move on Showtime up into P3 now. Andy Hannafin's up into P2 as well. Ferrari boys making huge moves early. They're now in 2nd and 3rd. Great teamwork between those two. Both Ferrari guys have struggled in the opening 2 rounds, but they are setting a strong showing here tonight. Car Gamer picks up a penalty now. Meanwhile, Syrah is almost out to a 2-second lead. Getting pretty on his medium tyres. Just to remind on us what tyres everyone's on. So Syrah's out in front on the mediums. Andy Hannafin has made epic gains on his soft tyres. Yeah, you're not wrong, Howdy, mate. the Ferrari boys have started strong. They are looking real good. Ross now is putting pressure on Showtime. Showtime seems to be struggling. After that strong start, he's now dropped down to P5 as Budos makes the move on him.
Sirius just
Sierra
picked
picks up a penalty. Yeah. Means he might be leading on track, but Andy Hannafin is leading on the timing chart now with that penalty, but still a long way to go. Sure, there's still a lot of penalties to come.
The problem is there, Sirius running on mediums. We got the two Ferraris. We got one running on softs, and we got one running on mediums as well. So
As Unique Throne and Henchman both pick up 3-second penalties at the same time. So already the penalties are stacking up with these guys. I think clearly the penalties are going to be a huge play later on in the race. They're going to make a massive impact on the finishing order, I think. We'll cross over to, we're on board with Easy Reaper. Right on the back of Cargo, they're trying to get that slipstream. Is he going to make a move? No, he thinks better of it. Pulls out of it. Probably a smart move. As Henchman has gone into the pits. What's happened with him? Has he got a wing? Yes, he has a wing change, and he's getting onto the soft tyres now.
yeah, very slow pit stop there. New wing,
Obviously been a bit of
new
contact.
softs.
So he should have some pace, but he's got a lot of work to do from there. Easy Reaper's out. Oh, he's hit the wall. It's going to be a safety car, the first one of the night. That is a sad sight to see. Easy Reaper's Williams in the wall. Which is going to, that's huge for these guys in the back, being able to catch up. Remo was a long way behind, but it's helped him out as Sirard picks up a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Naughty boy Sirard. He's swapped his tyres for the softs. Jimmy NZ's got a drive through. Oh, it's all happening now. Rapid Clappy has a speeding penalty as well. Duck Punch has stayed out, so he is our new race leader. Yeah, I can see that his teammate Andy Hannafin pit, so obviously not wanting to double stack at Ferrari. Kept one out, one in. Achilles stayed out on his hards. He's going long on those. Already up to P7. Easy Reaper has joined the party.
What happened, mate? First
Hey, mate,
car
welcome.
out.
Yeah.
What happened there, mate?
I just clipped the curb on the inside of, I think, 7 or 8, whatever turn it is. And
Oh, so easy to do there.
yeah, and I just tried to sort of went on the power a little bit too early, and back wheels went around. I tried to catch it. I almost had it, and then unfortunately Toaster ran straight in the side of me. He had nowhere to go though, so I don't blame him. He hit the side of me, and that spun me around, put me into the wall. I probably would have had to have pit if we didn't if we didn't hit each other, but I wouldn't have been the end of my race. Unfortunately, it was just where his car was on track.
You really don't like the Williams bike, do you?
Not a big fan of the Williams, no, but I'm getting used to it. Like, you saw me in quali, I was quick tonight. I was a lot quicker than what I was previously.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely.
I actually was pretty confident about tonight's race. It was that tiny little bit of an accident, that tiny little bit of a overstep that's done it for me. So on to the next one, I guess. I'll just watch this one and see how the boys go. But yeah, a bit of a shame. I think there was definitely
unlucky, mate. You got off to a good start too.
Yeah, I did. I got 2 positions off the start with thanks to that little incident, and then
Yep.
I was just biding my time, keeping Toaster behind me for a good while, and trying to catch up to Car Gamer, I think it was, in front of me, and unfortunately, just pushed it a little bit too hard at it. I would have probably had Car Gamer on the next lap too. I was getting real close, and he was in my DRS, but I was in his DRS, but he was outside of the DRS of the car in front, so I'd just been waiting for that to happen, and then, yeah, unfortunately, that curb right there you see on the screen now, that was it. That was the one. We clipped the curb and went around.
Yeah, it's not hard to do, that's for sure.
Yeah, a bit of a bummer, but
Well,
hey.
unfortunately, we're heading into a break after this, so you're gonna have to stew on that for a while.
That's all right. Look, I'll come back stronger. And I think what's the next round? Where do we go next?
Bahrain's the next track.
Get heaps to practice at Bahrain in the meantime.
Yep. All right, mate. Sorry to see you go out so early.
All good. Thanks anyway, lads. I appreciate
Thanks for
it.
joining,
Thanks for
mate.
joining us anyway, mate.
Thanks
You
for
guys.
joining.
Got a prediction for us? Who do you think's
Yeah.
gonna win this one?
My prediction is Showtime. I think Showtime is on an absolute stonker tonight. His quality was fantastic. And then you've got obviously
Yeah.
Duck's in P1 at the moment, so
Yep.
I don't know. Duck with Sierra behind him. I think Sierra's got a couple of pens. Duck doesn't have any. You got Thomas Island up there. I don't know. My prediction would probably be for top 3 anywhere in this order. Andy, I'm going to say Andy, Duck Puncher, and Showtime. I don't know what's going to happen, but it'll be those 3. If Duck doesn't spin.
All right,
more.
mate. All right, thanks for joining us, mate. We've just gone racing again,
No
so
worries, boys. Have a good call.
we better get back to it. Thanks for joining us.
No worries,
Thanks,
mate.
Izzy.
All right, so here we go.
We are green
So
again,
Duck
ladies and
Puncher.
gentlemen.
Punches out in front. He leads.
No, we
he's got
are not.
Actually, he's already out to a 2-second lead over Syrah. As Clappy now picks up a 3-second penalty. So Duck Puncher has just shot out of a cannon from this restart. He's got the restart perfectly. Syrah's got Thomas Island and Andy Hannafin right behind him.
So Doug punches on 10 laps on the mediums. He's just spun her. He's just
Oh,
spun
Duck's
it.
lost it.
Duck's lost it.
Oh, that's a
Gathered it
shame.
well, bud. He gathered it well.
Yeah, he could have been worse. He's dropped down to P6.
It could have been a
Still
lot
plenty of
worse.
time to recover that. So Syrah now is back into the lead of this race as Budos picks up a 3-second penalty as well. And Car Gamer as well.
Oh, right. We've got...
Oh, I think Budos just
we've got
gave
Jeez,
Andy
what-
Hannafin a bit of a kiss there.
They are. They're trying to find a gap.
Is
No
he
one's got a
fizzy a
gap.
penalty now?
Here comes Budos. Here comes up the back of Andy H.
Got yellow flags. We've lost someone. I think Jimmy has just gone into... Jimmy's in the pits. I think Izzy Fizzy might have lost it in the backfield as well.
Showtime in the Red Bull trying to come around Thomas Island here. Thomas Island he's just making this Alpine decide. Oh, he's making a move up the inside. Can't make it stick.
Thomas
there.
Island just keeps him at bay.
Oh, what happened there?
There was there contact there? I think there might have been. Both of them come out of it okay.
That seemed like a lag there or
Showtime
something
gets the
there.
move done. Yeah, that could have been. Zero sets the new fastest lap with an 11.25. Thomas Island's now in the pits.
Just let us know when you finish, Syria. We'll just commentate on everybody else. Also,
Thomas
car
Island now
game
drops right down to
coming
the
up
back.
the back of Duck Punch now. Duck Punch might have cooked rear tyres because he had to flick it around on the grass, etc. Here he comes, man. Here comes Car Gamer. He's looking for a gap. Not sure where to. Yeah, he's not sure here. Duck Puncher is definitely turning that Formula
Another battle's going
car
on.
sideways, making it very hard to get around.
Toaster's just got past Potato in the midfield for P8.
P8 for Toaster.
Henchman's got another penalty. Oh, there's some contact there between Car Gamer and Duck, but they're okay.
Car gaming.
happening in the back.
DRS.
Bremer's now
wide
dropped.
open.
Oh, here we go. Car Gamer is
no.
making the move.
Okay,
Although
Duck's
Duck's
into the
just
bits.
flown into the pits. We've got a safety car.
We do
Another
have
one. What's
a
happened
safety
here?
car.
Might have been Bremer. Bremer's making his own track down there at the hairpin.
Everyone's going into the pits here.
Bremer's missing a front wing. Everyone's taking the opportunity to go into the pits now. Bremer's definitely going to have to get a new front wing. So what tyres have they gone on to? So Izzy Fizzy and FF Andy have, as well as Top Racing Life, have put the hards on. Yeah, they're looking to go to the end on those, possibly. Henchman and Jimmy have fitted a fresh set of mediums. Bremer's put on a 1 lap old mediums. Billy's got rid of his hard, so he's now on softs. Duck Punch is on mediums. And the leading group have all stayed out on 5 lap olds. Potato's still there on 12 lap old mediums. So the hard tyre is an interesting choice. I'm guessing they'll definitely be able to go to the end of the race, obviously. They might want to ditch those a bit later on if we get another safety car. Just see what happens.
I think that might be their plan here. There might be another safety car.
We've had 2 in just 15 laps. We've still got 20 to go, so chances are we'll get another one at some point. Still only lost 1 driver from this race though, so Bremer looks like he was lucky to survive that crash. Thomas Island has put on a new set of mediums. Penalties so far. Syrah has got 8 seconds of penalties. He should be able to serve 5 of those if he... I'm sure he'll have to pit again. He's on the softs, I'm pretty sure. Yes, he is, so I'm sure he'll have to pit again at some point, so he'll have to serve that 5 seconds a bit later on. Andy and Showtime looking great at the moment. No penalties for them. Car Game has got 6 seconds. Rapid Clappy with 8. Poster in P6 with none, so he's sitting pretty as well. Potato and Unique Throne with 3. Kano
First
none.
driver,
Kudos has 3
first
seconds.
driver on hards is Top Life Racer. He's on hards. Right
We've got
behind
Kudos
him.
on hards as well in P10. So we've got 4 guys on hards at the moment. Not many on the softs. The majority of the field are on the mediums. We've still got about 20 laps to go. I reckon the mediums could get to the end? Probably. Possibly. Oh, 27 laps. I wouldn't think so. Potato's definitely going to have to pit again. I don't think he has pit yet, so he's still on 14 lap old mediums.
Well, they
the soft runners, they're going to definitely have
if
to
you
pit
pit
again
now,
as well.
they probably could, but the problem is they're all 7 or 8 laps old already. So
Yeah. Syrah and Unique are both on 7 lap old softs, so they're going to have to come in within the next few laps, I would have thought. Of course, the hard runners are sitting pretty nicely on those. They'll get to the end, no problem. It just depends on what happens for the next 20 laps. So we'll recap the position changes. So Rapid Clappy has made up 12 positions to sit in P5 currently. Unique Throne has also gained 11 positions. The safety car is coming back in this lap. And we'll go racing again. So I might go on board with Andy Hannafin. Right, sitting right behind Syrah. going to go? When's he going to do it? He's pulled the trigger. We're away again. Zero has bolted. Par Gamer and Rapid Clappy fighting 4th and 5th. Poster ready to pounce on them all. Potato picks up a 3-second penalty as well. Position changes in the backfield. Board with Toaster right on Car Gamers behind as he picks up a 3-second penalty, just as I say that. That's his first of the night. Fortunate for him. You know what, Andy and Showtime are looking really good here with no penalties.
Doc's just made a move on Kano.
Alright, sorry guys, I was just coming back, I just lost my PC unfortunately. Alright,
Here comes Duck Puncher in the Ferrari here.
Cody, give us a decent angle here, mate. Please. There we go. Yeah, Duck Puncher right on Kano. He's got Budos right behind him.
Good battle here. Very good battle.
Budos is showing nice pace on the hard tyres. Oh, and he's just gone into the back of Duck just then. Hope he didn't pick up any damage. Might have been a wall scrape there as well.
Achille and the Haas coming up behind Budos. We're gonna get there. No, he can't quite get there down the straight.
And DRS is enabled. So there's going to be a hell of a DRS train here now.
The Aston Martin's just smelling Duck Puncher. We got Duck Puncher just smelling Kano.
Kano picks up a penalty as well as we speak.
Who's going to make the move here? Budos over Duck, or is Duck going to make the move over Kano? Let's see what happens here, ladies and gentlemen.
Budos may struggle to overtake on the hard tyres, but we'll see as Duck Puncher's making real good ground on Kano here. We're on board with Duck right now.
He's gone up the inside.
We can see, oh, he's gone for the move. There's a little bit of contact there.
Oh, only slight touch. It wasn't a dive bomb.
Got the move done though, up into P9 now.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it was, he's back up the inside, but
Although
on
Kano
left-hand side, here comes Kano.
is fighting back,
DRS.
and he's got the position back. It's a powerful DRS up that straight. Still fighting. Look at
What's
these two
happened
go.
to Unique Throne here? He seems to be holding the two up.
Mark Hilly's joining the back of this party now too. Bremer, another penalty. Probably easier at this point to see who hasn't got penalties. So many. They're going to really come into play at the end of this race. Duck Puncher now closing in on Kano. He's not going to go for the move this time. Or is he? Ooh, a little bit of contact. Little touch. Not
Kano
much.
gave Unique a little say, yeah, I'm here. He's ready to go too. This is a great battle here. But up front,
Duck Puncher's really struggling to
We
make
have
ground because Kano
Sierra.
had the DRS.
Sierra
on
running
unique
out of
competitive.
flyway here, I think. Because Andy H has snuck right up the back of his back wing here. In the Ferrari.
Yeah, well, Unique Throne has cleared the way. He's gone into the pits.
Okay, here comes.
But this
here
battle is
comes the
continuing.
Ferrari.
Oh no, Duck's lost it. He's out. Duck is out of the race. Oh, that's horrible to see.
I can't believe that. I just
He was
changed
he
that
was
because.
going really well there.
Sorry there, I had to change that because we got Andy H trying to make a move on Sierra here. Ferrari versus Mercedes once again.
Oh, what happened there? I was just on board with Budos, and he's just gone. Hilly ghosted and he went straight through him. Or was Budos ghosted? What is going on here? Might be some glitching going on here. Something's happening.
We'll find out later. No doubt.
He just went straight through Hilly.
Okay, we have Mercedes
Don't know.
and the Ferraris in the pits. We also have McLaren in the
Alright,
pits.
we've got a virtual safety car, so these guys are taking advantage of that.
Well, see if see if Duck wants to talk to us or not. Might not want to.
Alright, so we've got Andy Hannafin and Sierra and Toaster all got on fresh
Join the party.
mediums.
Find out what happened here.
Duck Puncher.
Someone
Mate,
ghosted or whatever.
we're going so well. What happened there?
Cut off. I was cut off. Had to take avoiding action out of turn, whatever the hell turn it was. Put a little bit too much throttle down when... Who was it in front of me? Kano? I think it was in front of me. Kano.
Yep.
Kano came out. I went to go for the switchback. Kano's cut back in to the right. And I've had to let off the accelerator, and then as he's pulled back to the left, I've throttled out. And it's just sent me around and hit the wall, so... It's just... Yeah, unnecessary blocking, but oh well. So be it. It happens, it's racing.
You guys were fighting great. We were watching the whole battle.
Yeah, I mean,
Good viewing.
I had to let him pass.
Shame it ended that way.
I let him pass because I don't know if you saw it. There was on that last hairpin before the last chicane. I went for a dive down the inside. Made it. I made it stick, but Unique was in front of us, and with the angle Unique was coming around the last turn, I was crapping with Dax that I was going to, T-bone him. So I had to jam on the brake, and then it sort of sent me forward a little bit, which then sent me to the side of Kano, and I still made the move past him, but on the straight, I didn't feel right about it, so I let him back pass, just because it wasn't really the fairest of overtakes. So, and then from there it was back to racing, but oh well. Oh well.
Fair play.
Yeah, and then I stuffed it on
That's
the
a shame,
freaking
mate.
safety restart too. Ah!
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing so well in me.
Oh man, I was generally sitting there the whole race. My heart is thumping, knees weak, mum spaghetti, all that sort of stuff.
Arms were heavy.
Yep.
Mum spaghetti.
Yep. And throttled out a bit too hard around that last thing, and then spun it around. Oh well. Yep.
Real shame, mate. You were going really well. So
Yep.
up to that point.
Yep.
Unlucky,
Alright,
mates.
Take it easy.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks for joining us, buddy.
Cheers, mate. Bye.
So unfortunately, that means we've lost both of our T2 comms guys, Easy Reaper and Duck Puncher, out of the race.
We have a new race leader in Rapid Clappy at the moment.
We do. What have we missed since we were chatting then?
He has taken the lead.
Does have a penalty, so Showtime's still sitting nicely right behind him. We've got Rapid Clappy, Showtime, Car Gamer, so we've got Red Bulls in 2 and 3. That's good to see.
Quite, yeah.
Budos. Just had to slip that in there. We've got Budos in 4th, Jimmy and Zed, Andy Hannafin and Sierra battling away, but down in 6th and 7th, as Showtime's going to make a move quite easily on Clappy here to take the lead of the race. He did that with ease. The Showtime in the Red Bull is our new Canadian Grand Prix leader.
Certainly is.
A bit happening down here between Jimmy Budos and Andy Hannafin as Andy Hannafin goes for the move down on Budos and he moves up into P5 as Sira as well goes through.
I only just snuck that through, but he made it stick, but it only just, I reckon, just
Yeah, I think
little sneaky,
it was
wasn't
good driving
Yeah.
from Budos to avoid that.
Yeah.
Did well. We've lost
have
Henchman
yellow.
now too.
Yellow sector there.
Henchman retired in the pits, or did he crash on the main? Thomas Island's out as well.
Oh. Nah, they
What is
wouldn't have
going
come
on?
together there. They wouldn't have come together.
It's Thomas Island in the wall. Yeah, AI mode. That's weird. I think Henchman retired in the pits. Must have had enough. And Thomas Island has crashed, so we've got another safety car.
Okay, 10 laps to go. Who's going to go into softs and just punch it out? Let's go. Who's going to do
Oh
it?
yeah, good call. Good call.
Who's going to do it? Buddha's still on hards.
Showtime's in. Lappy's in as well. Our game is in too. They're all
Yeah.
coming in.
Now would be the time
This, yeah.
to throw them on.
Perfect opportunity to get on the softs. Red Bull were double stacking, but I
Red
think it's
Bull.
worth it.
Yep. Where they go?
Put us in as well. FF Andy, Top Racing Life, all in.
Saying that, Jimmy and Zed is in the Alpine, our pin. Still staying behind the safety car on mediums here, and all cars behind him are on mediums, except for Showtime.
Yeah, it's an interesting call from Jimmy and Zed. On 12 lap old mediums, he stayed out.
Certainly has.
So he's taken the gamble on not coming in for the softs, which is, yeah, interesting play. Andy Hannafin stayed out, fair enough, because he came in for mediums not long ago. Showtime though, fresh softs right behind them. He could be in a great position here.
Yeah, so the fresh tyres are on
Yeah.
Life and Budos.
Syrah and Toaster on 4 lap old mediums. Bremer's on 13 lap old mediums in P6. Potato, 4 lap old softs. Clappy and Cargame are on fresh softs. So they're going to be pretty rapid back there.
I'm very curious that Syrah puts mediums back on.
He did, he started on mediums, didn't he? He came into
Yeah.
the softs and then put the mediums back on again.
He put them back on.
Unique Throne on 5 lap old mediums. Izzy Fizzy, 4 lap old mediums. Hilly's on the softs. Top Racing Life is down in P13 on fresh softs. Kano on softs, Budos and FF Andy are both on softs as well. So we could well have a few fast drivers battling through the pack here on these fresh soft tyres.
And it looks like we're going to go probably another lap under safety car.
Jimmy staying out is an interesting play. He must
13
want to go
old.
to the end on these tyres, obviously.
13 old mediums. Oh, he's still scrubbing them up too. Oh. Might feel comfortable.
Yeah, he's going to need to get away for a good start because I think he's going to be under attack from a couple of these guys behind him. Or Showtime at least anyway, because maybe not so much from these other guys on the medium, so a few of them are on fresher mediums than him, but there's not too many soft runners up in that top pack. We've got safety car is in this lap, so we're going to go racing again. Is this the third safety car?
Alright, lights
Apparently
are
this
out on the
game-
safety car.
Apparently this game only has you can only have a maximum of 4, I've heard, so
Oh, really?
we're up to 3. Apparently.
Did not know that.
So what's Jimmy going to do here? He's holding up the pack at the moment, which he's of
holding
course
up the
entitled
pack.
to do. Is he going to pull the trigger? I'm going to go on board with Showtime because I'm really interested to see how he's going to go on
He
these.
still
fresh
hasn't pulled the
softs.
trigger here. I don't think he's
Here he goes.
realised.
We're away. But Sierra's made a move on Showtime now. Yeah, Sierra's up the inside of Showtime. That's a great move from Sierra.
Great move, Sarah, there.
Clappy's got another penalty. But Jimmy's got away well, though he's not far ahead of Andy Hannafin here. Sierra is making real ground. Through the hairpin. Jimmy's holding his own there. We've got yellow flags back in. We've lost somebody. Top Racing Life is lost it by the looks of it. Flick back up to the front. Andy is really keeping Jimmy honest here. He's pressuring him now. And Sierra's coming along for the ride. Yeah, I don't know how long Jimmy's going to be able to hold these guys out for. Those tyres.
Oh, we've got a great battle back here at Kano, Izzy Fizzy, and Budos.
Lost Unique Throne as well, have we? It looks of it, the Unique's gone for a spin, so the Alpha Tauri boys not having a great night. Or Perks will be sitting at home watching this with his hands over his eyes. Still penalties galore flooding in.
Ah, Kelly's just picked up one as well.
Well, even though Jimmy stayed out, he doesn't have a penalty, so he's still sitting very nicely, leading the race. Andy Hannafin doesn't have a penalty either. Sierra's in third, he does have penalties. Showtime doesn't have any, so the three of the top four don't have penalties. So they're looking mighty fine for the podium positions. As Sierra, is he going to make a move on Andy Hannafin here? Yes, he is. He's going down the inside and gets it done pretty easily in the end. One to go, Sierra. Izzy Fizzy and Unique Throne both in the pits. They're going to be dropping way off the pack now. A lot of work to do to catch up. And Sierra makes a move, does he, down the inside of Jimmy? No, he pulls out of it. Thinks better of it. Look at this 5-car battle for the front. Jimmy, Sierra, Andy Hannafin, Showtime and Toaster. A massive DRS train between all 5 of them. Jimmy's in the worst position being the leader, and yeah, Sierra makes the move pretty easily. Sierra is now the new leader of the race.
Red Bull
Oh, there's a bit of
snuck up there.
contact
Did you see that?
there. Yeah, Showtime and Andy Hannafin.
Still side by side.
Oh, jeez. Look at these two side by side. Showtime now picks up a penalty. His first of the night. Budos is out. Achilles out as well. Had something going on in the backfield. Have those two come together, collided? Yeah, both of them. Both of them smashed in the same spot. Bremer's now out.
Safety car. Another safety car.
4th safety car of the night. We've lost 3 cars on this one lap. What's happened to Bremer? We're about to... Oh, he's lost it on that chicane into the wall. Very easy to do it there. So that has mixed up this order heaps. So we've got Sarah, Jimmy, Andy, Hannah. Is anyone going to pit? Yes, Car Gamer has come in. FF Andy is now up to P6. Rapid Clappy is coming in as well. Car Gamer's got a new set of softs, as I'm assuming Clappy's going to do the same. FF Andy's got a drive through.
Penalty.
Oh, Andy. That is a killer. That is... Oh, because he's going to have to wait now for the safety car to come in. Everyone's going to be bunched up. He's going to have to go back
can't
the
serve that on the yellows.
So that is that's a huge blow for the Alfa Romeo boys. So he's going to go right to the back.
He's either going to have to wait
already there.
or serve it after the race, depending how long the safety car is out for here.
But both Alpha boys are going to be out of the points once he does that. Both Alpha Tauri boys are out of the points at the moment as well, as Top Racing Life picks up a 3-second penalty. I was just about to say he had no penalties, but he's just picked up his first one of the night. Now the only 2 that don't have a penalty are Jimmy NZ and Andy Hanavan in 2nd and 3rd. Should we look at the penalties? Yeah, we'll have a look. Why not? And we'll close it up later. So Sira is in the lead with 6 seconds of penalties. So Jimmy and Andy Hannafin are sitting real pretty now. Probably going to have maybe a 2-lap dash to the... Yeah, we're going to have a 2-lap dash to the end. So I don't think Sira is going to be able to pull a gap that big in such short time. So Jimmy staying out is probably... It's put him in a position to win this race. Showtime with 3 seconds, Toaster 3 seconds, FF Andy's got a drive through, Kano 3 seconds, Car Gamer with 9 seconds, as does Izzy Fizzy, Potatoes 6 seconds, Top Racing Life 3, Clappy's got 12 seconds, ouch, and Unique Throne with 6 seconds as well. That's going to make it real hard for those guys to get into the points. Unless we see another incident. We've got safety car in, so we're going to have a 2-lap dash to the end. These 2 boys playing games. Kano's now got a 5-second penalty for a severe collision with Andy.
I wouldn't call that a severe collision.
We're just a touch under safety car. Pretty easy to get a 5-second penalty for that. Alright, we're going to keep the penalties under wraps till the end. It's going to hurt Kano though. I wonder if FF Andy got one as well for that. Alright, we're underway again. Is he fizzied? Oh, as Kano goes in the back of Andy.
Oh, who was that? Straight.
Oh, we've got Potato down
FF
the
Andy.
side as well. I don't know what happened to FF Andy there. Kano's just gone straight into the back of him. It's going to hurt him, so we're going to have to flick back up to the top here as Andy Hannafin battling with Jimmy and Zed. Zero's got away to a 1-second lead. He's going to need another 5 of those. Jimmy and Zed and Andy Hannafin are the 2 that are in a great position to win this race. Can Andy get the move done? Oh, he's gone around the outside. Jimmy will keep the position.
We got yellows.
Top Racing Life's now retired. We don't have enough time for another safety car, so we're going to push on. We're now down to a 12-car field. Oh, Indiana Fern, he's scraped the wall. Still okay. Road time's closing in on this battle as well.
Yeah,
As Unique picks up a
picked
3
up another
second
penalty as well.
Yeah, the order's going to be jumping all over the place when these cars cross over the line. This is the final lap. Zero's only leading by 2 seconds. He's not going to be able to get another 4 seconds as Showtime dives down the inside of Andy.
Here they go. Toaster.
Oh, look at these three.
Toaster. Oh. No, Toaster made a stick.
Oh, side by side. This is great
he
racing.
Side by side here.
They're giving each other room really well. There's a little bit of a touch.
Big hairpin.
Okay.
He's gone for the switch back.
Here we go. We'll flying up the home straight. Who is going to win this race?
He's going to DRS.
Toaster right on. Oh, he's not going to stay there.
Hairpin. No,
Sierra's going to win this race on track, but Jimmy NZ will win it. Andy Hannafin in second. Showtime up into the podium position. Toaster in P4. Sierra's dropped down to 5th. Car Gamer in 6th. Izzy Fizzy 7th. Unique Throne 8th. Potato 9th. Clappy rounds out the top 10. As Kano bounces over the line with no wing. And FF Andy will cross the line in 12th. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
That was
Canadian
a hectic
Grand
race to
Prix.
call that one. Jeez.
That was good fun.
Whew.
Jimmy NZ's our driver of the day. What a win for Jimmy. Sierra did it on track, but unfortunately he's dropped down the position with those penalties. Jimmy, Andy Hannafin and Showtime is your podium. Got 3 flags on the podium again. How good is that to see?
A lot different, isn't it?
It's a great result for Andy Hannafin as well.
A shoey would be good. No one's doing a shoey anymore.
There we have it. Jimmy goes from 14th on the grid to win the race. We had him in earlier and he was fairly confident that he could get up there. Andy Hannafin in second.
Oh, there we go. We got
Showtime third.
We got Jimmy, Andy H, and Showtime. So we got Alpine, Ferrari, Red Bull, top 3 right there.
Toaster's done well, gone from 12th to 4th.
Great job. Great job by
lap point.
Toaster. Great job.
Fortunately, Sierra dropped down to 5th, but he does get the fastest lap point at least. Car Gamer, Izzy Fizzy, Unique Throne, Potato, and Clappy gets the final championship point. That is, of course, provisional. I'm sure there's probably going to be some reports later on in this race, so we'll see if we can get some guys in the chat.
Let's see if we can get the podium winner there.
As I speak, Jimmy has invited himself. Good on you, Jimmy.
No, I didn't.
Kirko, do you want to invite Andy Hannafin and Showtime in?
Certainly will.
But while we do that, we've got Jimmy in the chat. G'day, mate. Congratulations on being a Canadian champion. What a wild race that was.
Oh, mate, she was wild to call. Don't worry about that too. Is that your first win, is it?
Absolutely, mate.
Oh, happy days.
What a start to the season. You've gone third, and first. That's huge points for you.
Yeah, yeah. We might have to kick you out unless you start slowing down or something.
He's up. Yeah, I reckon.
Oh, we got.
Well, you did say that when you got knocked out in Q2.
Here we go. We got Showtime
when,
as well joining the party.
When that
you.
other safety car, I think it was the third one, you stayed out on these 12-lap-old mediums. We were thinking it was a bold play. What were you thinking there? Yeah. Yeah, you did well to get to the end. I thought Andy Hannafin would have been really giving you pressure there, but you've held him off. Done really well. As you said, that last safety car probably helped you out. Yep. But congratulations, mate.
Thanks, mate. We got
who else have we got?
Showtime.
Okay.
Showtime.
Showtime. Well done, mate. P3 for the Red Bulls.
Yeah, it's a good result.
Congratulations, mate.
Cheers for that.
Hate to see that race, mate. It was a pretty
chaotic.
crazy one. Well, yeah.
Man, I don't know what it was, but I just didn't have any race pace. I don't know what happened.
Well,
I think it might have been a bit of wheel lag or something, but yeah, wasn't the
at
best.
the end,
but
you didn't
held
really
in
need
there.
that much race pace. You just need consistent. Lap after lap
Yeah, I
after
think the
lap.
traffic was too hard to navigate. I should have got past with those fresh softs, but yeah, my strategy was good. Kept me up in there.
Yep. You did well as well. I think there was a lot of penalties in this race, so that they came into play. So which boosted you up into third. Unfortunately, Syrah dropped from first all the way down to fifth, which pushed you back up, which pushed you up to third. But that's a great result.
I thought I was going to avoid the pens, but then I got in a battle with Hannafin and just pushed off track a bit and got my last warning.
Yeah, we were watching that at the time.
Yeah, it was pretty
You guys going
nerve-wracking
side by
that
side.
one.
There was
Well, I think
there
it
was
was
a couple of battles tonight. That was very good to watch.
I think that's your first podium for the season.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you came fourth.
Just
in the first
missed
race, I'm
out,
pretty sure.
yeah. Portugal.
Yeah. Well, it's great points for the Red Bulls, mate. Well done. I'm happy for you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, because golf is not biased there. No worries.
Yeah, a little biased.
Yeah. Not sure where my Haas team fellas finished.
I think Potato got some points for you.
Hey, might have got one or two.
Thanks for joining us, Showtime. Congrats, mate. That's
Alright.
awesome points for
Cheers,
us.
fellas.
Or for you, I should say. Sorry, I shouldn't say us. Thanks, mate. Have we got Andy?
No, I don't have any at the moment. Sorry.
Let's see if we can.
If you can get him.
Send him an invite, so we'll see if he jumps in. That was a lot of fun.
That was a crazy race, eh?
Thought there'd be a few DNFs and a few safety cars, and we got it.
That was a crazy race, eh? I've just invited Sarah.
It was crazy.
I've just invited Sarah over.
Alright. He's going to be too thrilled losing that win and the podium.
No, he won't be. We'll see if he wants to join us or not.
I'm not sure if Andy's going to join us. I've sent him an invite, but he hasn't joined. That's okay.
That's alright, might be.
Have to if he doesn't want to.
Might be a bit cranky. We'll do that.
That's his best result of the season so far. He did really well. Alright, well, if no one else is going to join us...
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen,
we'll call it a
for
night.
joining Wallaby.
Yeah, thank you all for watching. We really appreciate your support. Of course, if you haven't already, hit that follow button. Wallaby Racing League will be back tomorrow night with Tier 2 at Canada. Hopefully Easy Rebar and Duck Puncher will both bring that race to you. Hopefully no issues for them. They'll bring you that race. And then we've got a bit of a break until the next round. I think, of course, next Sunday we've got the Australian Grand Prix. So we're gonna have that week off because no doubt a few of our drivers are going to be going to that race. So it's better we have a break there and enjoy our home Grand Prix. Looking forward to that one. Should be fun. And then the following week, of course, is the Easter break. So we'll have that one off as well. So I think that we'll be back on the 24th of April at Bahrain. Looking forward to that one. Kirko, how are you feeling about tomorrow night, mate?
Yeah, after watching all those pens, I'm feeling very comfortable. If I just lap around doing what I do.
Yeah,
I
pens
think
are going to be really important, I think.
I think I'll get up there, but if I get pens, it's not going to work very well, is it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're pretty good at avoiding them.
Yeah, that's true.
Just lap around and you never know.
Yeah, slow-eyed man will just do what he does.
That's it. Alright, thanks for that, Kirko. That was good fun.
Thanks, mate.
Thanks again, everyone. Join us tomorrow night for Tier 2. Good night.